the name for the island in the indigenous Taino language. France refused to recognize the country as independent and blocked them from engaging in international trade. The United States, the only other independent country in the hemisphere, refused to recognize Haiti until 1862. Americans did not want slaves in their own country to have an example of a successful slave revolt right next door. 21 years after Haiti's independence, a squadron of French warships arrived on Haiti's coast. The French issued an ultimatum: pay 150 million francs in reparations to your former slave masters for stealing their property, literally the Haitians themselves, or face another war and be put back in chains. But if they accepted, France would recognize their independence and lift the embargo that was on Haiti. Haiti's president, looking to avoid invasion and eager for international trade and recognition, accepted France's demands. The debt amount was 300% of Haiti's GDP. The wealth Haitians created through sugar, coffee and timber became massive profits for French banks like Crédit Industriel et Commercial and its investors, who went on to finance things like the Eiffel Tower. The first installment of this independence debt was 6 times Haiti's income that year, an impossible payment. But that was the plan. Part 1 was to lock Haiti into massive debt. Part 2 was to force them to take out a high interest loan from French banks. This financial noose became Haiti's double debt, the ransom and the interest. $2.53 out of every $3 of coffee taxes, Haiti's primary income, flowed directly into the pockets of French debt holders.
Okay, everyone. Welcome back to Sunday Rap Session with NFNC. News, Facts, and Comments. I am Achoti. Tell more. This is News, Facts, and Comments, Sunday Rap Session in conjunction with MajorTv. And I'm not going to even waste any time. Y'all see the topic. We have our story, and they say his story, and I say our story, and Mr. Haki Shakur. He's going to be in the building with us tonight to talk about the crisis in Haiti and the new Africa movement. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring our brother in. All right, brother, welcome back again. You've been here before, so I'm sure my followers know who you are, but just to summarize everything, let everybody know who you are and remind everyone what you stand for and why it's important that we speak on this topic tonight.
Yes, revolutionary greetings, sister. I appreciate you, bringing me back on your platform once again. And also greetings to the guests and, greetings to the, your listeners and things of that nature. A little bit about me. Well, my name is Haki Shakur. I'm a part of the new Afrika Independence Movement. I'm the national spokesperson for the August 3rd Collective of the new Afrika Independence Movement. I'm also a part of the George Jackson University, as well. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Provisional Government of the Republic of New Africa. I do a lot of work with political prisoners and prisoners of war, and I do a lot of work with our history pertaining to New African history and things of that nature. So that's a little bit of what I do. And the importance of, this discussion is to bring awareness to the crisis that's going on in Haiti, which a lot of our people may not be aware of. A lot of our people are aware of, but this is just to, bring more light and shed more awareness to what's going on with our brothers and sisters of Haiti and the dire need to bring awareness to the situation that's going on with the crisis in Haiti.
Right. And so you and I were just talking just a minute ago behind stage how the Biden administration has now, I guess you call fast track, $60 million as a way of going around the Republicans to fund small arms. I think they said in something else, no aid other than small arms, right? And they're arming the military and the so-called police. But yes. I was told that the situation on the ground is that the gangs are pretty much running everything. And if there's ever going to be some semblance of peace,
Mhm.
that you're going to have to sit down and negotiate with the gangs. What's your understanding of that situation?
Yeah, the thing with President Biden, I took a little peek at the headline of they supposed to lend aid to the police and the military forces of Haiti, which is not surprising if you know the history between the United States Empire and their colonization of the Republic of Haiti and things of that nature, and the bad history with how the United States of America exploits Haiti. So it's kind of not surprising when he's you know lending aid to the military and the police forces of Haiti, and not lending aid to the actual people who need the aid, which is the people of Haiti, our brothers and sisters, and things of that nature. Far as them, arming the police and the military and the whole situation with what they proclaim to be as gangs, we see these individuals as paramilitary, because if you know the history of where these individuals who are so-called leaders of these so-called gangs, then you would know that these are paramilitary units, not necessarily gangs. They're kind of dressing it up as gangs because
Right.
now this is what they see when it comes to these individuals and who they are, because they are kind of a threat to what's going on in Haiti, and who's in charge, the oligarchy and things of that nature, and the so-called government, which is no longer a government because that government has been dismantled by this paramilitary units that they call gangs. So the whole thing with that situation with these individuals is that, talking about if they're going to be any type of stability to that situation, that they got to come to the table with this paramilitary units that they call gangs, is you know it's kind of like, it's kind of tricky, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because if you look at these paramilitary units that they call gangs, these are the individuals who are indeed being financed by the right-wing government of Haiti, and also the Western forces of the United States of America, the power structure of the Empire of the United States of America. So it's confusing to a lot of people, because when you look at it from the inside, this is the history of Haiti. So these paramilitary units, I don't see them as gang. I see them as individual opportunists who are actually being financed by the oligarchy of Haiti and the Western, imperialist United States of America.
So the elitists would be the equivalent of what you call the oligarchy, right? They're in Haiti. Those are the ones that are pulling the strings, that are actually, I guess you call, colluding with
Yeah, yeah,
the paramilitary, right?
yeah,
I,
exactly.
I was told that the so-called gang members used to provide security for the elite in
Right,
Haiti.
right, yeah, right,
And
exactly.
so could we dare to say that the elite orchestrated the hit on Mosé, the former president, the one that was assassinated?
Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what took place when it comes down to Moise, the
Luis.
former president of Haiti. Um, because at the same time, you got people got to look at it like this. At the same time, the people of Haiti. See, this is what it should be about. The focus is the everyday people of Haiti, the people, the citizens that are suffering from these events and these crises. People got to realize there's grassroots movements that's on the ground in Haiti and always been in Haiti, who's uh, I would say that they are actually fighting for the democracy and the sovereignty and the rights of the citizens, the people of Haiti. See, with all this stuff going on, the confusion and things of that nature, the grassroots movements and the actual people, they get lost in the media, where the media really don't want to focus on them anyway, because that's a part of the agenda, is to keep the people, what I'm saying, hidden from the
Right.
situation, and the grassroots movements who are actually fighting and combating against the paramilitary and the oligarchs, and the elitists and this right wingist government that they just dismantled. They they're it's like an illusion, you know what I'm saying, not to focus on the grassroots movements and the citizens of Haiti who are actually fighting against that. So the whole thing with the former president, yes, that was a hit that came from the oligarch, the elitists, to remove him because they knew the threat of the grassroots movements and the peoples who were trying to get him removed was very, very close to getting him removed and the people taking the power back.
Oh, so the former president was not a good fit for
No,
Haiti.
no.
So he was corrupt as well.
The former president that was assassinated, he actually was funded by the United States of America and also funded by the oligarchy, the elitists of Haiti. See, these last couple of presidents that they've been putting in front of the world and they've been putting in the presidencies, all these individuals have been individuals who were, individuals who were at first seen as good fits by the oligarchy, by the elites, because they can control them, and by the United States of America. But see, when things start to go another route, they remove these individuals before they can get exposed. See, these are the things that's been going on. See, they remove leaders and place leaders there that in their interest. But if they get exposed, then they eliminate these individuals.
So talk to me about this guy called he wasn't actually president. I believe he was sent there to put some type of presidential election commission together, Mr. Henry. Can you tell me about him?
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking. You're talking about Ariel Henry. See, Ariel Henry, he comes from Moise's government. He was on his governmental staff. So Ariel Henry, he's just another puppet that the oligarchy and the elitists in the United States of America is using for their agendas. So he's no good for the people as well. He's just another puppet that they're pulling with their strings to do what they say do. You see what I'm saying? So right now, he's just one of those facilitators and a puppet of the United States government and the oligarchy and the elitists of Haiti.
Okay.
So he's no good either. He's no good.
So now the question would be, does America have an interest in Haiti? And if they do, what is that interest?
The United States of America has always had an interest in Haiti. They have had an interest in Haiti since the coup d'etat of in the invasion of Haiti in 1915. So people got to go back if you really want to get a great perspective of the crisis in Haiti right now. You're going to have to go back down the chronology of the history of Haiti and these the destabilization of Haiti, the history of the United States of America, France, Britain, the Spanish, and all these European powers. You got to go back and retrace your steps and look at how these interventions and these coup d'etats and these invasions are the basis of what you see today that's going on in Haiti. Yeah. So far as the U.S. interest, you have to go back to 1915, which was an invasion of Haiti that lasted all the way up until 1935. And their interest is simple. It's the resources. Haiti is rich in resources. They are rich in gold, oil, and all types of other, natural resources that you can pull from the earth in Haiti. Haiti has always been rich in minerals, resources, and things of that nature. So this is why the Western sugar cane, they got sugar crops and things of that nature, and things, just natural resources.
Agriculture and whatnot.
Yeah, that benefits the United States of America if they can control those trades, the industrialization and things of that nature of Haiti they want to control that. You know what I'm saying? They have always controlled that all the way up until now. So this is why, the United States of America has so much of a high interest in Haiti.
So what about the rumors that the whole agriculture industry in Haiti is desolate? Like, there's no such thing as agriculture in Haiti because of the tariffs or the embargoes placed on Haiti, going way back to what you were saying back then, in 1915, 1935. So are the United States, so there is no trade in Haiti going on. So how are they able to sustain themselves as an economy if we have these embargoes. The agriculture is desolate.
Right.
That was their main source of supporting their economy. What's left for the people other than waiting on aid from the UN and the Western powers?
Well, you basically summed it up. There is no economy for the everyday working class of Haiti. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue. That's the problem. Like these people right now, if we're talking about right now, 2024, they have no way of making income. They don't have an economy because the government was dismantled. Far as the resources and trade and things of that nature, all these things are being controlled by the United States of America and the oligarchy. So any little, you know, industrialization that's going on in the country at this moment is being controlled by America and it's being controlled by the oligarchy. These are the only people that are making any kind of money, benefiting off the resources, the oil, the gold, and things of this nature. So basically, what you got going on there is one big dictatorship. And the oligarchy in the United States of America are working together, and they're just basically giving these citizens crumbs. They're giving them things that they want to give to them. You see what I'm saying? Which is not
Yes,
much. But
right.
right now, that aid and all these type of things are being controlled by the paramilitary units, which is what they call the gangs. So any type of food, um, resources for everyday survival is being distributed by the paramilitary units, the street gangs, and things of that nature. And these things are being allowed to the everyday citizens of Haiti uh, through the oligarchy and the distribution through the gangs and things of that nature. So basically, these citizens, they have nothing, and a lot of them are dying for starvation because they're only receiving these things when they're allowed to receive these things. So that's how bad and desolate the situation is in Haiti right now. The people don't control their everyday lives there. So it's basically like 21st century slavery, if you want to put it in a terminology for people to understand.
So the gangs.
Right.
Tell me about Port-au-Prince, the gangs, and Mr. Gilbert Bigio.
Mhm.
Am I pronouncing his name correctly?
Yes, I do believe that's his name. Yeah, I believe that's his name.
Tell me how the gangs are interacting with him or not in that area of Port-au-Prince, because Port-au-Prince, am I mistaken, or correct me if I'm wrong, that's the area where the elite live, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so how are they guarding the elite? Particularly, tell me about the relationship between the so-called power military and Gilbert Bigio.
Well, basically, it's put it like this. Um, each paramilitary unit, or what they call gangs, each of these gangs have their own territory in Haiti that they control, where they have taken over in Port-au-Prince at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And people got to realize these paramilitary units and these street gangs are nothing but the leaders. Like, what I'm gonna give you a prime example. One of the paramilitary units, called the GS9, is ran by an individual by the name of Barbecue, and he's an individual that kind of reminds you of, if y'all remember the history of the time and period when Papa Doc, aka Duvalier, was the leader of Haiti at one point in time, who was put there by the United States of America in a coup d'etat. He's kind of like the modern day Papa Doc, which was a neo-colonialist individual. And this individual right here, Barbecue, is a neo-colonialist individual who was a former police officer. So people got to realize, with the individual that you're speaking of, who's a part of the elitists and things of that nature, the oligarchy, these individuals are being funded by these individuals. That's the relationship. They're receiving arms, money, and things of that nature to, create this chaos, create this violence so they can control the citizens. The citizens are under siege, who are being murdered, kidnapped, raped, things of that nature. So the whole thing with this individual that you're talking about, he's just a facilitator of the oligarchy to facilitate the funding of these individual segments of the paramilitary units, the gangs in Haiti, to continue to keep this chaos and things of that nature up.
Now, the drug trade.
Right.
I mean, that's still going on today, right? Is that a stopping ground from Colombia, from South America to Haiti into the United States?
Yes, still going on. Because you got to realize a lot of these paramilitary units, this is how they are surviving outside of the oligarchy. See, the thing with their relationship with the oligarchy is strictly business. You see what I'm saying? It's strictly criminal. So the oligarchy gives them things at certain times just enough to keep them controlled to a certain degree. But for the paramilitary units and the gangs to operate separate of the oligarchy to stand on their own, the drug trade is still a resource that they use, is their number one resource to make money to keep themselves, you know what I'm saying, financed on their own, outside of what the United States of America provides and the oligarchy.
Now, I'm going to play this video, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably aware of, I believe he was a journalist that was covering barbecue and gang and whatnot, and he's no longer with us.
Right.
And so I'm gonna play this clip, and then we'll come back on the other side and discuss it.
Okay.
Money, I can help you do that. Okay. We can do good exchange. I'll get you the best exchange rate.
Sounds good. Well, we meet down a little back alley.
Yeah. What we have to endure, you know, at these moments.
Right. Now, with your currency, I don't have any. I only have American dollars.
Oh, that's fine. We, if you want to change any money, I can help you do that.
Okay.
We can do good exchange. I'll get you the best exchange rate.
Sounds good. Well, we meet down a little back alley.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Are they black alley?
No, a back alley, not black alley, back alley.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, the man in the back alley gives a better rate than the bank gives.
Oh yes, of course. That's how it works here.
Yeah.
If you change your money in the streets, you know the exact places where you can change your money, you get a better rate.
Yeah.
So do you recognize that gentleman?
Yeah, I've seen him before on several like videos across, you know, like the YouTube space and things of that nature. I'm not really too deeply familiar with him, but I've come across like certain videos they have uploaded to YouTube and things of that nature. I've seen them.
So do you know, or have you heard that he was murdered by the gang's barbecue and his crew?
No, I haven't heard anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised, because that's what barbecue and his gang, you know, his paramilitary unit, these are the things that they are doing to individuals like him and everyday working class citizens of Haiti. Like, that's the thing. Like, the citizens are under siege. They're being terrorized by these paramilitary units, and it's all being funded by the oligarchy in the United States empire.
So when you say terrorized, how so? Are they robbing them, taking their money? I know you say that there's some raping of women and things of that nature, sexual assault. Other than that, how else are they being terrorized?
They're being terrorized for the simple fact, you got to know the history of Haiti when it pertains to human trafficking and all these type of things. There are women, children, men that are actually being human trafficked in Haiti right now. Like, it's a big trade on human trafficking. This is why when you see across, you know, the social media space or the internet, this big campaign or this awareness to bring awareness to human trafficking trade that's going on in Haiti as well. That's not talked about, and it's very surprising that that's
Right.
not talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Across social media and just across the world. Period. You know, this is not even being talked about. So yeah, the human trafficking trade is a big thing that's going on. See, the paramilitary units, the gangs and things of that nature, they make money across the board in all types of organized crime. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
International organized crime is a big thing that's going on in Haiti. So that's being facilitated. So when I'm saying the citizens are being terrorized, these are the things that they're going through. They're being raped, kidnapped, sold as human trafficking victims and things of that nature. And also, they're also controlling the citizens and making them do horrific type of things far as in the underworld, criminal world, and things of that nature. So that's what I mean by terrorize.
So I want to take this time out right now to thank everyone that's joining us right now. We're here talking with Haki Shakur of the New Africa Movement. We're talking about the crisis in Haiti. And brother, give the people a history of the connection between the indigenous people in America and the relationship to Haiti. Tell us
Yeah.
about that history, because I know you know, and I think it's so important that our listeners know the history so they can understand why we say we need to support Haiti.
That's a great question. I'm glad you brought that question up because, again, in order to understand the crisis of Haiti, you have to go back and do the history of Haiti's history and the origins of Haiti and how Haiti got to this point. People need to realize that the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere was on the North American continent. They was in that corridor, what we know today as Mexico. But specifically, let's talk about what we know today as the West Indies, the Caribbean island nations, South America, and this whole connection to the indigenous history of Haiti. Okay, when we're talking about the indigenous people of Haiti, we're talking about the Taino people and the Arawaks. If you're watching right now, write those names down: the Arawaks and the Tano people, and that history. And we know these were black and brown people. You see what I'm saying? So when we go back to the history of Haiti, you got to understand the indigenous history of Haiti at that point in time when the island was called Haiti, and even before that, when it was called by its indigenous name. So this is right before what we know today as Christopher Columbus, when the Spanish, because people got to go back to the Spanish and the Portuguese when they invaded the island of Hispaniola. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, this whole territory was indigenous land that belonged to indigenous people that went by the name the Tanos and the Arawaks. And so when Christopher Columbus and the Europeans of Spain and the Portuguese, when they invaded that territory, they genocided these indigenous people. I'm talking about for decades, years, and things of that nature. Gave them diseases, murdered them, enslaved them, and just genocided these individuals off the island. So when you go to the island today, you won't really see too many indigenous, you know what I'm saying, Taino people and Arawaks that still live there. Because after that point, when they genocided these individuals, this is when they started to import Africans to the island. So this is why the African population has now kind of like is the majority of the island outside of the indigenous peoples that was on that island, because this is where the Maroons come from, the indigenous Maroon community and things of that nature. All these individuals come from the mixture of the Arawaks, the Tainos, and Africans. So now this is why it's important, because the North American indigenous people, we have ties to these people through what we know today as the transatlantic slave trade and that whole system of genocide on indigenous people of the island of Hispaniola that we know today as Haiti.
But I remember when I was doing an event in New Orleans, working with Brother Kyle Jones
Okay.
with with what was then blackmasking.org. He did a documentary, and what he discovered was what's his name? Toussaint. Help me out, brother.
Tucson or Desalon. Tucson.
Right. He was coming back and forth from Haiti to the Americas well before Christopher Columbus, and they were trading goods.
Yes.
And the story goes that he came to New Orleans and married an indigenous woman in New Orleans, and they moved from there up to what was called then it's Chicago.
Right.
So they were in control. The Haitians were working in conjunction with the indigenous, doing trading all up and down the Mississippi River, long before Christopher Columbus. So Haiti was once the most prosperous independent country in the world at one time, and people
and the wealthiest. It was the wealthiest.
Exactly. And so I mentioned that because just like, how did you say his name? Toussaint. He came over here and married an indigenous woman. I don't think he was the only one.
Right.
And so that's why I'm saying that, just like you said, we have connections with the people in Haiti because of how the transatlantic slave trade came through Haiti and then on to the Americas. Well, they were already mixing in that relation.
Yeah, they were
before the slave trade. And so that's why it's important that we have to know that when we're talking about such things as reparations and who deserves reparations, yes, we know that our brothers and sisters over there in Haiti are on a different island controlled by a different colonizer, which was France.
Right.
But those brothers and sisters in Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, in Georgia were also controlled by the same colonizer, France. It was called Louisiana.
Right.
And those were our brothers and sisters.
Yes.
So we should care.
Yeah, and to add on to that, you got to realize this as well from a historical perspective. You got to realize a lot of us that exist in North America today, a lot of us have Haitian ancestry due to what you just stated. Before Columbus and after Columbus. See, it's like people got to do that history as well. They got to go back before Columbus and they got to look at the after Columbus history as well. Because throughout all this, no matter what, we're connected to these brothers and sisters, and we're also related to these brothers and sisters by blood.
Exactly.
And even after the Columbus thing, when the transatlantic slave trade was in full effect, people got to realize, even during that period of time, they were trading ancestors back and forth. They were sending Haitian brothers and sisters to North America through the transatlantic slave trade, to the deeper South states, all the way to the upper South states, to where I'm at in Virginia. And they had to cut that off at one point because, again, if we go back to the Haitian Revolution and the Haitian Slave Rebellion history and things of that nature, the Haitians influenced all of the North American slave rebellions. Like, I'm gonna give you one specific slave rebellion, the Gabriel Prosser slave rebellion here in Richmond, Virginia. This was influenced by the Haitians. He was influenced by the Haitians. And then specifically to get to your point with Louisiana, if anybody knows about the Charles Desalon slave rebellion that happened on the Louisiana territory, this was led by Charles Desalon, who was half Haitian and half African. So a lot of these, even Nat Turner, the Nat Turner slave rebellion, that was influenced by, the Haitian slave revolution and the slave rebellion. So throughout our history here in North America, us people as New Africans, Blacks, African Americans, or whatever you call yourself, we have always been connected to our brothers and sisters in Haiti. So this is why it's important for us to be the ones, to be the voices of those brothers and sisters who are being terrorized right now, who are stripped of their sovereignty, stripped of their rights as a free nation, as a republic. Those the brothers and sisters we got to be advocating and fighting for and speaking out for at this moment in time of this crisis in Haiti.
So what's the brother's name that led the revolt that led to the independence of Haitians?
That was Desalon.
Okay, so he was the one that was quoted that said once he defeated the French in Haiti,
Right.
he said now on to New Orleans to free
Yes, yes,
the
that
people
was
there.
Desalon. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Desalon. And actually, I'm glad you made that point and brought that point up. He wasn't just talking either. This is something he was actually doing.
Yeah.
He was sending Haitians to North America to help our brothers and sisters who were enslaved on the plantations. He was trying to help them get free to obtain their freedom. See, all these things ties into what we know today. This is the inspiration for the new African Independence Movement. All this type of history. We realized at that point in time that we also on the North American territory were fighting for the same thing that the Haitians had already obtained: nationhood, a nation state, a country to themselves. You see what I'm saying? So all these things that the Haitians was doing at that point in time, during the slave history, the antebellum slavery and all these type of things, they were trying to help us establish our sovereignty, establish our nation, our freedom. So we owe these brothers and sisters at the end of the day.
That was well said, my brother. And I think that if this is just my opinion, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the United States do not want Haiti to succeed.
No.
Because if they succeed, then they're going to be looked at as the shining light as to what Negroes can do, Black people can do, new Africans can do once they exercise their right to self-determination and just leave out all of those Western ideas and their economy and just do away with all of that.
Yeah.
And just be a people that's self-determined, and they won't have to experience any human rights crisis such as what's going on right now. The United States do not want them to be successful.
No.
They're going to be an example to what we can do over here. That's exactly my opinion.
Exactly. And to add to that, like, it's not even just the United States of America, it's France still. We can't leave France out as well. Britain as well, you know what I'm saying? But mainly France and the United States of America does not want Haiti to succeed. Because if Haiti succeed, and when they did, and this is the thing people gotta understand, when Desalon and Toussaint and all these great brothers and sisters, these ancestors, Francos McIndow, Cecily Fadamon, Duddy Bookman, I'm talking about all our great revolutionary freedom fighters of Haiti that fought, struggled, died to get Haiti to 1804. This is what they're trying to suppress today in 2024. They don't want Haiti to become what they were in 1804, because that's going to motivate brothers and sisters on the African continent, on the North American continent, in Europe, in Mexico, in the Caribbean islands, wherever we be on this planet. If Haiti can get back to what they were in 1804, that's going to spark other places and other peoples of African descent, Black people across this world, to fight for what they know that they should be fighting for, which is self-determination, independence, and separate from this abusive relationship with European nations, with the Western powers. So yes, everything you see today is to repress and keep Haiti from becoming what they were in 1804.
And nobody ever talks about that great history of Haiti.
Right.
And because they don't want you to know a history, so you won't be inspired to do exactly what they did.
Right. It's all to repress, suppress that history, so you don't see yourselves obtaining what the Haitians obtained. This is what it's all about. Because see, this is the thing with the empires, like America, France, Britain, Spain, and all these type of places at that point in time. What they don't want a worldwide Black revolution, as Malcolm X so eloquently spoke on all those years before he was assassinated. The thing is the Black revolution. They don't want a world Black revolution, because they already know, brothers and sisters all across the planet, now in 2024, the only solution to a lot of brothers and sisters across this planet is for us to separate ourselves from these abusive relationships with the Western Empire, these Western nations. And so you got young people, you got vibrant young people, old people, middle-aged people of African descent, Black people, no matter where you at across this planet, they now want independence. They now want what Haiti obtained in 1804. This is the reality of our people across the planet now, because now everybody realizes the only way we're going to get what we truly want is through independence and freedom and obtaining sovereignty like the Haitians did. That's the only solution. And so they have to maintain that repression on Haiti so we won't create a worldwide black revolution.
So let me ask you this question. Before the earthquake, the first earthquake, when you had people such as the Clinton Foundation and that whole crew going in, tell me about the Haitians' economy and their government then, and then what happened after the earthquake.
Okay, so to even speak on that aspect of what happened in that period right there with the earthquake and the Clintons and the opportunists and all the people who went to Haiti at that point in time, we will have to go back to the Aristide administration of Haiti. If people don't know who Aristide is,
Go ahead.
Aristide was a president who actually held the first legal democratic elections in Haiti that was, it was free from the tyranny of the oligarchy in the United States of America. So these were the first free elections amongst Haitians during that period of time when the Aristide regime came into effect in Haiti, which was actually led by the grassroots movements of Haiti. That's why I said that's why we got to put a spotlight on these grassroots movements of Haiti as well. It was a grassroots movement that removed Baby Doc. Baby Doc was the son of the first Papa Doc. So when his regime got removed by the grassroots movement, here comes the Aristide, who was a great individual who actually held a democratic election in Haiti. That was actually a good election. So that only lasted, and people got to realize that only lasted 8 months because the United States of America financed another coup d'etat to remove Aristide out. So when they removed Aristide out, it was another puppet. I can't even think of his name right now. It was another puppet regime that they put in place that was kind of that same regime that was all the way up into this earthquake, a U.S.-backed government. So that government that was in place when the earthquake happened, that was a United States-backed government. So they were no good at all, period.
So it's easy for someone like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton to just ease on in under the guise of going to help the Haitian people. And we just seen footage of what Haiti looks like.
Yes.
Wow. And then I heard reports that Haitians still don't have drinking water,
right,
or sewer, and millions of people donated, and they made billions of dollars to the organization, and no one is asking any questions as to where the worldwide donations went.
Yeah, right. And we know where it went. It went into the Clintons' pockets, and it went into the United States of America's economy. It went into the oligarchy of the United States of America. It went into those individuals' accounts. See, this is the thing about it. People got to realize when the United States of America talks about, and even let's throw the United Nations in there because United Nations is crooked too. Yeah. People got to realize that the United States of America and the United Nations, they work hand in hand when we talking about this so-called human aid. The human aid is a guise for the opportunists and the exploitation of countries like Haiti and things of that nature. So the United States of America has done this for decades. They use the human aid as a disguise. The United Nations use the human aid as a disguise to go into these places like Haiti and to rob them blind. All these false well, it ain't false donations, but these donations that they so-called are receiving from other places across the planet and things of that nature is going right back into the United States of America's hands and into the oligarchy hands. And the United Nations gets paid off of that as well. It goes into these individual pockets. So the whole thing is a international organized crime ring. This is what I always like to tell people. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about organized crime. It's an international crime ring. So that thing with the Clintons and all that type of stuff, all that stuff is organized crime at the end of the day. And the people of Haiti, they didn't see a dime of that money. They didn't see a dime of that money because at that point in time, you had children. You had children, mothers, fathers. They were actually eating mud as food for food. They was making mud cakes to actually survive off. They actually was eating mud cakes. And if people don't know nothing about that, go research that. Where at that point in time, after the earthquake, and even today, from what I know, they're still eating mud cakes and things of that nature to survive from hunger and things of that nature.
That's just
horrific.
Yes, that's the only word that comes to mind. So that president that you mentioned that only was in office for 8 months, I heard that he petitioned the UN to make France pay reparations.
Yes.
For the Haitians having to pay France back.
Yes.
After they kicked them out. In order for France to recognize them, they wrote them this big old check and said, you got to pay us back. Is that what I read?
Right? No, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, that's what France did. France, France, this was the thing. France, in order for France to recognize Haiti as a republic, as a nation state, they were ordered to pay reparations. This is what crumbled and destabilized Haiti in the first place. People got to go back and research what France did after, the Haitians gained their freedom and gained their nation. They ordered Haiti to pay them back in reparations. And this is what Haiti has been doing all this time. All their money has been going to France, paying France reparations. And so Aristide, that's who you're talking about, the President Aristide, when he only lasted 8 months, he tried to petition France to pay back all the money that Haiti paid to France, which was illegal, because people got to realize this was an illegal transaction. This was illegal for France to order a country that was sovereign. People got to realize this was a sovereign nation. This was a legal act that France committed on Haiti to make them pay reparations when it was supposed to be the other way around. France was supposed to be paying Haiti reparations for the slave trade.
But the thing is, they had to pay under duress. People say, well, why didn't they just not pay? Well, they said that if you either pay or we're going to take y'all to war. Yes. Now, how Haiti is going to defeat America and France. They are already defeated France. But America was like, okay, we ain't even going to recognize y'all. Y'all won't pay with France. And they were just waiting in the background for France to say, yeah, do it. Because they had already sold, I think they had already sold Louisiana Purchase. They had already did the Louisiana Purchase. So France was hurting for money. That's why they came after them like that. And America was like, we got you back. So Haiti said, well, okay, well, we're going to work these sugarcane. We're going to work these rice fields. We're going to let y'all come over here and take our gold. Mm-hmm. Just so we can have our independence. Talk about a sacrifice.
Right.
Talk about a sacrifice. And we can't get brothers and sisters around here just to donate to no good cause for no reason.
Right. Right.
Understand that dynamic. So it is very important that we keep our eye on Haiti, because what they do over there, it's like a test run for what they can do over here.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, the fact that the everyday citizens of Haiti right now, we're talking about right now, 2024, the fact that the citizens of Haiti, these brothers and sisters, these kids, these fathers, these everyday working class citizens of Haiti, their sovereignty has been stripped at the moment. They don't have no government. They don't have no democratic rights at this very moment. They don't control their freedom right now. So right now, technically, they are not free because they don't control nothing. They don't have a government. They don't have, they don't have an economy. to sustain their survival, their self-preservation, and things of that nature. So this is why Black people in America, new African people in America, this is why you got to speak up, and you gotta find out what's going on there, because what they're doing to them can be easily done to you right now. And it actually, the way that it's looking right now is looking like it's heading toward that, because Black people in America are not even taking these things seriously right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we just allowing them to strip our brothers and sisters of their sovereignty, of their democratic rights to their freedom at this point in time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if their sovereignty and their rights is threatened as humans, their human rights is being violated, your human rights is about to be violated, even though our human rights is already being violated. But I'm just saying, it can get worse.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It can get worse. It can get worse. Yeah. And it looks like we're knocking right on that door of a civil war, brother. So my suggestion is you will want to tribe up with as many people that look like you as possible, because after all, it is power in numbers.
Yes.
And so if they come, I'm like this. If they come for me, I hope y'all coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know I'll be coming to help you.
Right. Because that's our relationship. That's our relationship with us in Haiti. That's always been our historical relationship. We have always been there for each other, going all the way back to the transatlantic slave trade history and the resistance against that capitalist system of the domestic slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. These brothers and sisters have been there for us, and we've been there for them. We have always bonded in unity when our freedoms and our sovereignty has been threatened. So we need to get in the game. We need to get back in the game. You know?
And that's the history that they don't want us to know.
Right.
That they're taking out of the libraries, and that they're categorizing as critical race theory.
Yeah.
What's critical race theory about that? Right?
Yeah.
Now, it shouldn't. We ain't gotta think about that kind of oppression.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's talk about the upcoming elections.
Okay.
Because our dear brother, Mr. Donald Trump, has already said that, Africa is shithole countries, right? Mm-hmm. Africa has shithole countries, right?
Right.
So we already know what he's going to think about Haiti.
Right.
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 So do you think that he's going to allocate funds to try to help the situation, the humanitarian crisis that's gone over there in Haiti? Because 75 million is not enough.
No, nowhere near enough. And see, the thing with that, this again of what we was just talking about a few minutes ago with the Clintons. See, this is why it's important for us to get in the game and be a voice for Haiti. And we got to step up for Haiti like everybody is stepping up for Palestine at this moment. I need Black people. I need African people globally. I need y'all to get in the game for Haiti. I'm not knocking anything people doing when it comes to Palestine, because we should be fighting for Palestinians as well, because their sovereignty and things of that nature is being threatened and taken away from them as well. But we got to be there for our own. This is the thing. We got to be there for our own, because at the end of the day, what the Clintons did is what Trump is going to do and what Biden is doing right now. All this so-called aid that they claim that they sent into Haiti, it's not getting to the citizens, y'all. This is a disguise. And what the disguise is it's a disguise for them to maintain control over the land and the resources. People got to realize Haiti produces gold. Haiti produces oil. Haiti produces other material resources that are useful to these European Western powers. Because if Haiti didn't have any of these things, America and France wouldn't be so pressed to still colonize the land. This is the thing people got to realize. Why do America and France and these European powers, why are they continuing to do what they do to Haiti? Because they're benefiting off it. It's called international capitalism. They are capitalizing off the land. The brothers and sisters in Haiti don't control the resources. They don't control the gold. They don't control the oil. They don't control the everyday natural resources that the land produces in Haiti. So So this 2024 elections and things of that nature is the same. It's nothing but imperialism at the end of the day. Because if Donald Trump wins or if Biden stays in, it's going to be the same thing under this guise of humanitarian aid. They're going to send money there, but they're only sending money there to finance the oligarchy and finance U.S. interests and to finance the paramilitary gangs that are on the ground controlling the citizens. This is the thing. People try to separate the police of Haiti, the military of Haiti, from the paramilitary gangs of Haiti. No, these are all the same. These are all the same interconnected groups who are nothing there but to control the citizens on behalf of the oligarchy and the American empire in France.
Is there a government? You mentioned grassroots efforts, right?
Yeah.
And people trying to form a government made up of the people by the people.
Right.
So is there like interim government consisting of everyday American citizens? I mean, not Americans, but Haitian citizens ready to go? Are they ready to go once the smoke clears? Have we identified individuals that can sit in the capacity of leadership and take control of the country?
Well, as far as us in our relationship, as far as the new African Independence Movement with the grassroots movements on the ground in Haiti, yes, there are individuals and groups of grassroots movements. And I really don't want to put the specifics of their names out there right now because
don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that because I don't want, because these brothers and sisters are already being attacked on the ground. Like, because that's the main thing that their paramilitary groups, the gangs, and the military police and the police of Haiti. This is what they're doing. They're killing grassroots movements, individuals as well, kidnapping them, holding them hostage. They've been under siege. The grassroots movement's been under siege.
So let me ask you this question. The military, the Haitian military that I see in camouflage, and the Haitian police, are they fighting against the so-called paramilitary? Is that what we got?
They are. They are. You know what I'm saying? But it's a smoke screen at the end of the day. It's a smoke screen at the end of the day. Because like I said, some of these paramilitary...
Are you playing cops and robbers around this place?
Basically, yes. Basically, it's cops and robbers. Because you gotta look at it from this perspective. Okay, you got the military of Haiti, you got the police of Haiti, and you got these paramilitary groups, the so-called gangs in Haiti,
that are made up of former military and
former police officers, and also made up of individuals who were incarcerated on the island.
They let out the prisoners.
They let the prisoners out. Exactly. They let the prisoners out.
This is crazy. This is not.
Man, it's crazy. Like
crazy.
That's
like I couldn't imagine living there. We take for granted. We bitch and complain about our freedoms being taken away here in America, right? Freedom of. I just did a podcast this morning on freedom of speech.
Right.
I couldn't imagine living in Haiti right now.
I couldn't imagine.
Like not knowing how you're gonna bathe, not knowing where you're gonna eat or what you're gonna eat, not knowing where you're gonna sleep, not knowing if you lay your head down, somebody gonna come up in here and try to take what little you do have.
Exactly.
That's like living in a real life nightmare.
It's a nightmare. Horrific. It's hard to fathom. And so that's why this what's going on in Haiti. That's why it's so hard to explain to people. So I'm kind of putting that 1 and 2 together on why so many people are not speaking up about it. Because I think when people try to explain it to everyday people here in America or Black people across the world, it's hard to explain to them because you can't fathom these dynamics of oppression, these dynamics of terrorism on these brothers and sisters of Haiti, because it's coming from every angle. It's coming from the military, it's coming from the police, it's coming from the gangs, it's coming from America. Man, you're being attacked. Just imagine, you're being attacked daily by forces from all angles. The white man, you got the white man oppressing you. You got your own people oppressing you.
I just don't understand how in the hell this guy, Gilbert Biggio, can be the richest Haitian and he looks like he's from Germany or Poland.
Yeah, he looked like he's from Germany. Yeah.
How, Sway? How, Sway? I was looking for the richest Haitian to look like me. Literally, look like me.
Exactly. That's all you need to know. That's like when I be trying to explain this to people, I always direct them to that guy right there. Because if you look at that guy right there, it tells you kind of like the whole story of what's going on.
What's really going on?
Yeah,
what's really going on?
It tells you the whole story.
It was, and it has always been what we call the layman that always came out victorious historically in Haiti.
Right.
It wasn't the elites. The elites always lost, right? Yeah. They always lost. As much as they tried would give pushback and whatnot, they always lost. But now it's like the elite, as few in number as they are, have all the power, and that's all over the world.
Yes. All over the world.
What's going on in Haiti is coming to a city near you real soon, because that's their whole MO, to bring chaos, to cause the chaos, so they can bring about the order out of chaos.
To bring about the order. It's all about control. People got to realize it's all about control. And this is how they keep control. They keep control by sowing chaos amongst the natives. Because once they got the natives in chaos, now they got you controlled. And just like you said, this is about to come to every ghetto in America, every Black New African community in America. This is how they keep you controlled, sowing chaos amongst the natives of the land. So, like, Haiti is the primary place you need to study and watch and see what is about to happen in the future if we don't come to the aid of these brothers and sisters. And this is why it's so disheartening, because if we did have our own nation, you see what I'm saying? If we had our own power, if we had our own military, we could come help these brothers and sisters. But we're in such a turmoil right now in North America with our own selves. It's like it's kind of hard for us to come help them because we don't have our own military to a certain degree. We don't have our own freedoms. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but this voice goes a long way. Unity goes a long way to prevent genocide. This is all we need to know. You see what I'm saying? We have to be there for these brothers and sisters, because if not, these brothers and sisters are going to continue to get genocided, exterminated, murdered, kidnapped, raping, all these horrific things that's going on in Haiti right now. We need our people's voices to step up now to stop this.
Imagine you 6 years old over there and waking up and looking at that every single day. No hope, no aspiration, no nothing, just chaos.
Just chaos. And another thing that's sad, kind of sad as well, that we have so many Haitian brothers and sisters here who have benefited off of the Haitian struggle and things of that nature. For them to be here in America, and they're very wealthy. You got these rappers, you got these entertainers, these actors, and you don't see none of these Haitian brothers and sisters that's here, that's celebrity-wise, none of them are talking about this crisis. None of them are trying to aid this crisis. And I find that to be very ancestral treason, that you are a Haitian brother and sister here in America that's a celebrity that's not speaking up against this crisis right now. I find it very ancestral treasonous.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do all of us a solid right here. He's a Haitian brother right here.
Yeah.
Mr. Otho Wallace. He's Haitian. His people from Haiti. And we can't even get $150,000 for his legal defense. He beat a capital murder charge. They were going to send him to the death penalty.
Yeah.
He beat it by donating to his cause. He got good lawyers. They got him off. We got manslaughter, but we're appealing it because the judge went left. But he should have been going right for the righteous, right? He went left and gave this man maximum 30 years. When he get out of jail, all three of these babies will be grown.
Right.
So we're appealing. And all we're asking is people to donate to get to $150,000 right now. Right? But this is a fund that we could use to help help us when we get involved facing these tyranny, these tyrannical cops.
Right.
It could be your loved one that needs to take advantage of this fund one day. So you gotta,
Exactly.
that's how you come together. We can't even get
Yeah.
people to do that. So to say we're gonna help Haiti, my brother, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
So you tell the people right now. You said that you're working with some grassroots, working with the grassroots movement on the ground in Haiti. Tell the people how the New Africa movement is helping in Haiti and how they too can get involved as citizens of the New Africa.
Well, I would tell brothers and sisters to, wherever you are, try to find because outside of the New African Independence Movement, there's other organizations who are strictly, strictly having relationships with what's going on in Haiti right now. I'm gonna have to find a list of them because it's a list of organizations. They're solid organizations. These organizations are not trying to trick you. They're not trying to take your money. These are actual Black organizations, and you got a couple of multi kind of organizations as well. That's kind of like mixed with individuals, Black, brown people, and things of that nature that has relationships with Haiti grassroots movements on the ground as well. I would tell people to try to find these organizations and try to work with them. Try to figure out what they're doing on the ground and what they can do to help by contributing and donating to these certain organizations. But I'm gonna have to find a list of them because it's a long list of organizations. But as far as the New African Independence Movement, we got organizations like the Malcolm X grassroots movements. If you know who the Malcolm X grassroots movement is, get in contact with them and get in contact with their programs that they have with the brothers and sisters on the ground in Haiti and things of that nature. So that specifically for the New African Independence Movement, I would tell you to get in contact with the Malcolm X grassroots movements. They have accounts all online. They have a website and things of that nature. Get in contact with the Malcolm X grassroots movement, and they will direct you in the right direction on how you can help the brothers and sisters on the ground in Haiti, the grassroots movements.
Thank you for that, my brother. I'm gonna type that in the chat right now. Man, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. You are a wealth of knowledge. That's why I say you are historian. You are the resident news, facts, and comments historian. And brother, just tell us why you do what you do. You have the whole New Africa broadcast going on. Yeah. On Instagram, and I'm loving it. I get my daily dose of history. Like, I don't have to go to George Jackson University. Yeah, I got my private tutor right here. You know what I mean? So yeah, brother. I love how you moving. Tell the people about what you got going on Instagram.
Yeah, right now, I'm in my transitional stage of what I'm trying to do with the New Africa History Channel and things of that nature. So right now, I'm just putting everything in place to take the platform to a bigger level. So right now, I chose this year right here of 2024 to try to put everything together and put it in place. And I'm just using my accounts on YouTube, my accounts on Instagram, and also my Facebook page, my community page, to try to do a little test run with the New Africa History Channel before I transition it all into one big platform. So that's what I got going on for this whole 2024 and the rest of 2024 is to see how I can utilize the New Africa History Channel. And so, yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Haki_Kweli_Shakur. You can also go to my YouTube channel, Haki Kweli Shakur, and my Facebook page, Haki Kweli Shakur. And this is basically my New African History Channel platform for right now. But I'm going to take it to the next level by 2025 and try to make it into one big platform.
That's what's up. That's what's up, my brother. Like, you
because I'm trying to I don't mean to cut you off. I'm trying to get the platform to a level where I can start doing interviews, bringing guests on, various individuals from the New African Independence Movement. So you can see more of these brothers and sisters who are actually doing the work for the New African Independence Movement, because there's more individuals than me that are actually doing real work. So I want to try to bring spotlights to these individuals, where my comrades, my brothers and sisters, other provisional government, other Republic of New African, the citizens, and all these type of individual groups who are actually doing work, the organizations under the New African Independence Movement and things of that nature. So this is why I want to try to take this platform by 2025, so I could bring individuals like you as well, bring individuals on the platform so you can showcase what you got going on as well.
That's beautiful, my brother. That's beautiful. Since you mentioned the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa, tell the people about this organization, because I made a big boo-boo in regards to the flag when I was getting ready for this show, for this
Right.
podcast, and I was like, oh, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
I was outdone with myself, actually.
I mean, that's all good. That's okay. That's okay, because it's a lot of brothers and sisters who are actually coming into the New African Independence Movement, who are actually becoming conscious New African citizens of the Republic of New Africa. They're also learning what you're learning at this point of view, you know, as far as the flags, the difference in the flags, and things of that nature. The whole thing with the American flag thing, I can clarify that real quick. The whole thing with the American flag thing is that we don't want our colors on the American flag, because the American flag is its own entity. That's the United States of America. We are our own entity, our own government, our own country. So we want people to get familiar with our flag, which is separate of the American flag. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want no confusion, no chaos.
Yes.
We don't want people, we don't want people to get confused with us being Americans, because we're not Americans. We consider ourselves New Africans, and we are citizens of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa. And this is something else I want to clarify. The provisional government of the Republic of New Africa is not an organization. The Republic of New Africa is the country. So people can understand, the Republic of New Africa is our nation. It's the country, but it's not free yet. Our territory has not been liberated yet. So we created the provisional government to be ready to be the government of the country. Once the land is free, once the nation is free, then we can put in the proper democratic People's Republic government once the land is liberated. Now, the New African Independence Movement as well, that is separate from the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa. The New African Independence Movement is the independence movement that's fighting to free the land, to liberate the land. So you have various organizations, groups, revolutionary nationalists, organizers, who are part of the New African Independence Movement. You got quadres, you got military units, self-defense units, and things of that nature, who all fall under the New African Independence Movement. We are the ones that are agitating, fighting, educating, and liberating our people, you know what I'm saying, to be ready to liberate the land for the government.
All right. We're not waiting for them to say, here's your reparations or here's your right to self-determination. No. We got it on the ready. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and put the website back up again. Because, I mean, tell the people how they become a part of the Republic of New Africa.
You can go to PG-RNA .com. You know, and when you go to PG-RNA.com, then there's it will take you to the proper steps on how to become a conscious citizen of the Republic of New Africa. All the information is on the website on how you can become a citizen of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa.
Perfect. Have you
the
seen
website? The website is tailor-made for all this type of any type of information you want to know about the history on how to become a citizen, what we about, and things of that nature. Just go to the website. The website is filled with wealthy knowledge, information for anybody who's curious about becoming a citizen of the Republic of New Africa.
Yeah, look at this census we got going on here, right? Deadline June 30th. Be counted. Begin the work of nation building.
Yeah, come on to the website, fill out the census, and be counted as a citizen of the Republic of New Africa. The deadline is June 30th.
All right. And that is what's up, my brother. Anything else we got going on in the Republic of New Africa? Any other announcements you want to make in regards to the New Africa Independence Movement?
I mean, I would just tell anybody who's curious, if you're a student, the youth, if you're an organizer, if you're a teacher, whatever skills you got, you know what I'm saying? And if you're curious about the New African Independence Movement, I would just tell you to try to find an organization. If you want to join that information, you know, like I said before, I'm gonna always plug them. The Malcolm X Grassroots Movement is a great organization that you can go to and learn about and join to get started and become across this, you know, and become across, you know, be a part of this work to get into the action of the New African Independence Movement, things of that nature. So go to the Malcolm X Grassroots Movement website and check that out. And if that's something that you're interested in, you know, you can join from the website and things of that nature, and just, you know, get educated about the movement, get educated about the New African Independence Movement and things of that nature, and come join us. Come join us.
So the next event is that census? Is that going to be like a event that's going to take place, or it's just get your name in and get counted?
It's just to get your name in and things of that nature, and then you will have individuals of the government who will give the results of the census at a particular date. I don't know what the particular date is when they're going to give the, you know, like the final numbers and stats of that out. But just stay tuned by signing up on the website. Sign up on the website, become a part of the website, and so you can get those results and things of that nature. I don't know if they're throwing an event right now for that, but I will keep people updated if they follow me on my social media sites.
That's right. That's right. So once again, you can follow Haki on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. I have his information down in the description of this video. So my brother, it has been a pleasure. Once again, you know, you and I could talk about these things for hours.
Yes,
but you know, when I think of that next good topic that I know that you would be the expert on, I will definitely give you a buzz and come on back in. I love chopping it up with you. Intellectual.
I would throw one out there right now if we can get it in sooner or later. I definitely would like to come back on here and talk about the struggle of Biafra in West Africa right now. It's a genocide going on in Biafra.
Oh land. Yes, Biafra. Yeah. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, I definitely want to plug that.
Let me see. Maybe at the end of May, because this schedule, this month's gone by fast already. Like we are going to the second. Goodness gracious. So yeah, the end of May, my brother. That's probably when I can get my hands on it.
Okay.
Good to you?
Yeah, that sounds good. All
right, Biafra. Hopefully nothing too crazy go on over there before we get a chance to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But we definitely put that on for another Sunday rap session. Definitely talk about what's going on over there. So my brother, and anything else come up in between that you pull my leg on, let me know. You know, we're going to keep each other updated on what's going on in Haiti. Definitely going to reach out to the Malcolm X Grassroots Movement. I like to get my hands in a little bit of everything, spread myself around. Right. You know, because you know every little bit counts. So you know, touch every little bit of nation and not limit yourself and have tunnel vision, because everybody needs help. So give a little bit here, a little there, little bit everywhere, and we'd be all right. So my brother, I appreciate you once again for coming on to News, Facts, and Comments Sunday Rap Session. You have a tremendous, great, blessed week, my brother.
You too, my sister. Thank you again.
Shalom, my brother. So there you have it. Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in and tuning in and listening in. And I hope y'all got some education on Haiti and why it's so important that we support Haiti. Malcolm X Grassroots Movement. Get in touch with them if you want to be a part of a grassroots movement that can change Haiti and help them maintain the independence that they've worked so hard for, their ancestors, our ancestors, as we all are related in some way, shape, or fashion. So this is Achoti, and I thank you once again for tuning in now and later Join us again back here next week. News, facts, and comments Sunday rap session with another edition. We have a special guest coming in, and she's going to tell her story. You don't want to miss this one. Intriguing, touching, personal, and she's probably going to help someone with her story. So I invite you all back next week to News, Facts, and Comments Sunday rap session. Till next time, I'm Achoti Tamor, and my friends, that will be a wrap for now. Thank you for watching.
One for the money, you know what it is. Two for the show, yeah, we shut it down. Three, just to make sure you ready. Four, let them know that we run this town. One for the money, you know what it is. Two for the show, yeah, we shut it down. Three, just to make sure you ready. Four, let them know that we run. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
One for the money, you know what it is. Two for the show, yeah, we shut it down. Three, just to make sure you ready. Four, let them know that we run this town. One for the money, you know what it is. Two for the show, yeah, we shut it down. Three, just to make sure you ready.